He was in Twister and
Titanic. Titanic.
Underrated movie.
Titanic.
Right.
Titanic. What's going on? Welcome back to the Gaining Ground. Before I begin this video, just a reminder, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so by clicking on the subscribe button down below. We are heading north to the Ottawas. We are going to check in on Chantal, aka Foodie Beauty. She released a video a couple days ago called Burger King Angry King and All Dressed Nuggets Mukbang. No idea what an Angry King is. No idea what all dressed nuggets are, but I know what it's not. It's not a Whopper with cheese. That's what it should be. So I'm already not giving her a win. I'm giving her a loss for that meal selection. And of course, it's not very healthy, but we'll talk about that later. She's got a TMI in this video, a TMI story, so really that's why I'm here. I'm not here for the food, I'm here for the story. I'm excited whenever she's got a TMI story, true or not. They always entertain me, they're titillating, tantalizing. I love every moment of them. So we're gonna see what she's got to say. I don't know if she's banging people on rocks again for DVDs. I don't know if she's inviting sexual escapades over for zesty Burger King sauce, or perhaps she had another threesome with a crazy couple who owns a rabbit squirrel named Sade. Best story ever. I start giggling every time I think about it. Anyway, we're going to watch it. We're going to see what the story is all about. And I've got it at 1.5 speed. So usually that works for her because Chantal, aka Foodie Beauty, you talk very slowly. I don't know how you do it. I'm the complete opposite. Y'all probably have to slow my videos down and then have to keep like changing back and forth between me and her because opposite ends of the spectrum. Anyway, come along with me. We're going to go up to the great tundra that is the Kanadas. We're going to go to the Ottawas, and we're going to see what the hell an Angry King and All Dressed Nuggets mukbang is all about. But more importantly, we're going to see what her TMI story is about, and it better be very dirty. Let's go! Before we begin the video, I totally forgot to mention, I'm wearing my bathrobe, so I'm very comfortable for this story. But some of you might be wondering why I'm drinking out of a Christmas mug. Mind your business. It is coffee, and it's in a Christmas mug. Deal with it. Back to Chantal.
Hello, Foodie Beauties. Drop it like a tot. Drop it like a tot.
Okay.
I know, I'm cringy.
Oh, she had it delivered. Obviously, the word delivery gives it away, but if you do Uber Eats as well, they always put stickers in their bags to prove that Bertha did not dip into your French fries on the car ride from the local McDonald's, or in this case, Burger King, to your house. We got Glad trash bags back there. I think we got some Reynolds wrap. That's exciting. Nothing else going on in the background. You know what's not in the background? I don't see a Kasori air fryer oven, but it is what it is. I think I've seen this shirt before. That cleavage is too much for this story. Unless it's a TMI sexual story, then I guess it'll make sense. I do like the color of that shirt, but I feel like I've seen it before. The material looks like, it actually looks like some kind of industrial cloth that I would be cleaning something with. So I'm not sure how I feel about the shirt. I don't think she has makeup on. She does look flushed. And then she cut her hair. I'm not a big fan of the short haircut, but it is what it is.
I'm aware.
What the hell is that back there? Is that honey? I can't see. I won't know until I edit and zoom in.
Hey guys! So you're probably thinking this is not a time warp video. I messed up my own schedule. I'm bad at schedules, which is why I don't like to do schedules.
Same Z's. I can't do schedules. Not for YouTube. Very punctual, schedulistic person in real life. But when it comes to YouTube, I just go with the flow. I can't be like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, new video, because that'll never happen.
Iced tea. I wanted a lemonade.
That's sad.
Well, anyways, I like iced tea.
I don't.
So tomorrow is supposed to be the time warp. Today is a TMI story. I'm telling you about my Bill Paxton lover.
Bill Paxton, he's dead. Rest in peace. Time warp. I don't think she did a time warp since this video, has she?
Over some... Oh, sorry. I know some of you don't like when I rip a bag.
No. I've had when... Ooh, I love an onion ring from Burger King, though, especially when you get a French fry snuck in there. It's like winning the lottery. Well, not as good as Powerball, but close. What was I going to say? I already forgot. Oh, nuggets. If it's not a McDonald's nugget, I don't want it. No, do not sue me, Dave Thomas or Mr. King, but your nuggets are just not as good. Like a McDonald's chicken nugget is just the best. Now they got the spicy nuggets too, and they got little buffalo sauces that go with it. But the nuggets at Wendy's and at Burger King, to me, are always mushy and just salty and tasteless. Don't sue me, please. You know it. Like, you know the CEOs are sitting in conference calls and they're all like, our nuggets suck. What can we do to fix them? So I'm not the only one.
Let me set this up. The guy didn't have a crush on me because he gave me one zesty for a large onion ring.
That is abhorrent.
All right.
What's an Angry King?
Let's get this all here. So up here.
Those nuggets, they spicy? They look awfully dark.
Ranch. I wonder how much the sales
Ranch?
of ranch
Oh, with the onion rings, maybe.
have gone up, probably exponentially
Why?
since mukbangers came into play.
Why?
American, Canadian ones, North American ones, anyways.
Why? Why is? Oh, I mean, I know Steven Sushi has his ranch. I just thought because he liked ranch and she likes ranch. I mean, I love ranch, but is ranch like the official dipping sauce of mukbangers around the world?
All right, let's start with an onion ring. Beauty bite.
I do love the onion rings. I'm surprised McDonald's never jumped in the onion ring bandwagon, but they know better. They know their fries are good only when they're super hot. And for those of you who are new to the channel, for everyone else, you've heard this tip a million times, but for the newbies on the channel, the new subscribers of the last week, little tip for you: when you go to McDonald's. Now, this is going to make you unpopular at your local McDonald's, so make sure you live around at least 2 or 3, because you're going to have to rotate. When you go to the drive-thru, you ask for your fries, say, no salt, please. I want unsalted French fries. That means they have to make your fries fresh, because they always salt the French fries when they put them in the little lamp bin thing. And then when you get to the window, unless you're going to go home. If you're going to go home, you don't have to do this part, but if you're going to back to work or something, when you get to the window and they give you the bag, say, can I have some salt packets, please? Oh, it pisses them off, but damn, you get the hottest, freshest fries. You're welcome.
Now, let me tell you what I have here.
What's zesty sauce? I don't even know what that is.
These are new.
What is it? Spicy, probably.
All dressed
What does that mean?
chicken nuggets. So, you know all dressed chips? I don't know if you guys have them in
No,
the U.S. I don't think so.
I don't either.
I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. But all dressed chips. They're like a tangy... How would I describe all dressed? Like a tangy barbecue?
Buffalo? Oh, tangy
So they're
barbecue.
seasoned with all dressed seasoning, like the chips. So let's try it on its own. Beauty bite.
Oh, they did sound crunchy, though. I'll give Burger King a win for this one, because usually last time I had them years ago, they were soggy as hell. I don't know what all dressed means. I'll have to look that up after this, I was supposed to say after this call, after this video.
It's kind of weird.
What's it taste like? Barbecue?
It does taste like all dressed chips, though. It is good.
This isn't good for you, though.
And I got...
I'm throwing that warning in there, so I'm not called an enabler or feeder. I am officially declaring this is not a meal she should be eating. I'm here for the sexual story time. I assume it's sexual. All her story times are sexual. There has to be a sex story, right? What the hell is that?
Angry king.
Why is it angry?
But with 1 patty instead of 2.
I don't think we have that. Why not just get a Whopper with cheese?
It would be too much meat for me.
McDonald's Quarter Pounder with cheese and Burger King Whopper with cheese. Sex. Sex in a wrapper.
All right.
Coffee break.
Let's have a bite of the burger, and we'll get to the story time. Beauty bite. What's on the Angry King?
Yeah, what is
Bacon, onion straws, jalapenos, mayo,
It's too busy.
some kind of sauce, hot sauce.
That sounds busier than a party line on a Friday night in the 90s. Remember the party lines? So fun.
It was really good.
What the hell was the point of that?
I was craving Burger King.
I haven't had a Burger King in so long. The one around the corner from my house closed down, thank God. Because now it's like, I can drive like 2 miles to one, but I won't do that because it's not worth my time. I know, I'm so lazy. But the one like literally around the corner from my house just closed. And I feel bad for the people who lost their jobs, don't get me wrong. But as far as my health and weight goes, I was like, bye.
All right.
What are we talking about?
So, Bill Paxton lover.
Uh-huh.
This guy looked like Bill Paxton,
Okay.
a younger Bill Paxton.
Rest
Who,
in peace.
I didn't even know.
Is he
Passed
dead?
away in 2017, so
He
rest
did,
in
yeah.
peace, Bill Paxton.
Yeah, he had a heart
I
attack.
liked him.
I think
as
he
an
had
actor.
I think he had a heart attack.
He was in Twister and Near
Titanic.
Dark.
Titanic.
Underrated movie.
Titanic.
Right.
Titanic.
Do you remember how I told you I used to work? I was like, I don't know. I don't even know my age in some of these stories. 19 or 20, I think. I had to work a summer job at this telemarketing place.
Oh my God, I had a telemarketing job for like 3 days. Me and my best friend from high school, I think we were in college actually at the time. It was called, should I say their name? I won't even say their name. Started with a D. Started with the word dial. I won't say the rest. And God, it was the most miserable job ever. I found myself lying to people all day long just to make sales. And we would promise them, what the hell was I even selling? I don't even know. We would promise them savings bonds, I think. If you sign up for this, you get a savings bond. Majority of people said no, but some people did say yes. But anyways, I think on the 3rd or 4th day, I looked at my friend and said, this sucks. And we went to lunch, or it wasn't even a lunch. We got a break because it wasn't even a full-time job. We went on break, jumped in my car, and never came back. It sucked. It sucked.
Might have been a bit older than that.
We did it for extra money. It's terrible.
Around that age. Anyway. The telemarketing place.
Uh-huh.
With that brown noser woman.
I don't remember this story.
Who told on me because my skirt was see-through.
Were we showing you hoo-ha you went to the telemarketing places?
We had to sell.
Was it the tassel dress? You know that dress, I know it's been so long since we've talked about these things. It was so 2020. The dress that all of the kids who couldn't graduate high school or have high school ceremonies, they donated all their tassels to make Chantal that tassel dress that's way too short, and she showed her hoo-ha all over Ottawa. I bet she got free dessert with wearing it, though.
Pantyhose, CDs, encyclopedias, and I think Disney figurines.
That's a very wide...
I was on like a crappy shift.
It's a wide array of
we done pretty
products.
late.
Uh-huh.
And the bus would be out of circulation at that time. I come from a pretty small town, and the bus service wasn't the greatest.
Okay.
The greatest.
Did you sleep
At
with
the
somebody?
time?
Oh God! Did you sleep with somebody for a
No.
ride? Did you sleep with somebody for a ride? I can't. First DVD's now a ride. It better been a
I was
nice
always
car.
worried about catching rides. I remember my mom being like,
Gotta watch out for the Ottawa Skinner. He's probably still out there. Haven't said that in a while.
but he might try to make friends and find out if somebody lives near us and who can drop you back home or whatever on the way back. That stressed me out because I have social anxiety in a lot of ways. Like, who am I going to ask? The brown noser who told on me? She'd probably rather see me freeze and walk home in my thong.
All right, just get to the point where you slept with a guy who probably looks nothing like Bill Paxton in order to take you home, and he probably drove like a '76 Pinto.
So, there were a couple of nice guys who were generous, but they were generous with a motive. I told you about the one guy with the truck. Might have been Boomhauer.
Boomhauer, is that his name?
The one who wanted to watch that cannibal movie, got finger happy and watched the cannibal movie, Ravenous. Story time somewhere on my channel.
I think this was PGG, pre-GG. I don't remember that story.
This guy, the Bill Paxton guy, was another guy.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to take that little crumb off the top lip. Hopefully that happens soon because it's very distracting.
Got to talking on smoke breaks. Kind of hinted around how cold it was outside and how it's going to suck having to walk home. And he just kept smoking and went, yeah. And then after a minute of awkward silence, he was like, well, I can give you a lift if you want.
For a price. Oh, Chantal, what did you do?
I was like, yes.
What did you allegedly do?
But then, on one condition kind of thing, you know, like, do you want to hang out with me at my place? Have a couple drinks first and then I'll drive you home?
I mean, Bill Paxton ain't ugly, but you know he didn't look like Bill Paxton. You know he didn't. He probably didn't even look like Bill Paxton's stunt double.
He was nice, and a part of me was just like, whatever, you know?
Oh, remember that time she banged or almost banged a guy who looked like Chef Boyardee?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, wait, no, she didn't show us his photo. She showed us Chef Boyardee's photo. Never mind.
Never learned my lesson. So, drive over to his house. And then we had a short, like, the work weeks were very short. For us, anyway. There were some regulars, like the brown noser, who got, like, 5 days a week, but
Who is this heifer?
most people didn't.
Who's this brown noser
So-
lady? What if you know what video this telemarketing scheme brown noser lady happened in? Comment down below because I'd like to watch that video. I have no idea what she's talking about. At least I don't think I do.
It would have been off for a few days after, and he offered me some drinks, and we had some drinks. It was like Budweiser. Turn off.
There's nothing wrong with Budweiser. I like a Bud Light, although when you're watching a figure, I enjoy a Michelob Ultra. I know it's like drink pee-pee, but I still enjoy a Michelob Ultra just because it makes me feel like I'm having beer and it's without the bloat and extra calories and carbohydrates. Don't judge me. I hate Budweiser, actually. I like Bud
You
Light.
guys ever have this? So good.
No,
Anyway,
I don't think we have that.
we're having Budweiser,
It's probably good that we don't. It's too busy though.
and I drank too much.
Okay.
And beer doesn't agree with my gut. We didn't back then either. So
And off
I
came
had
the
too much to
shirt.
drink, so of course he can't drive me home. So
Off came the shirt.
and back then I didn't have any money to my name, like for a cab or whatever. Didn't want to bug my mom.
Didn't your
because I was
mom
delinquent already.
Didn't your mom notice you didn't come home that night? Like, oh my goodness. This is a lot.
So I had to sleep over. Now, he had a small apartment. You know the deal.
Let's bring this in for a landing.
We ended up
Doing it?
you know,
It?
looking up.
Okay. Was it good?
But let me get back to, I hate sleeping out at guys' places because
Why?
the beer. I knew with my bathroom problems.
Oh, no. This isn't a fun sex story. This is a disgusting bathroom story, isn't it? Oh, please tell me you didn't poo-poo all over the guy in his bed.
And it's TMI, I warned you if you're grossed out, but
Oh, I thought TMI was going to be sexy time on a rock. Not I had too much beer and throw up on somebody. And throwing up is the best case scenario when it comes to her stories.
I knew I was going to have to go to the bathroom. And of course, his bathroom didn't have a fan to block out noise. It was
Oh, God.
small bathroom, small apartment.
I'm already picturing the scene from Dumb and Dumber. Remember that scene in Dumb and Dumber where Jim Carrey puts laxative in oh God, what's his name? Jeff Daniels. Is his name Jeff Daniels? Well, it's the real actor's names. He puts laxative in his coffee before he goes out on a date with the girl, the Aspen rich girl, whatever, Samsonite, and he's stuck in the bathroom upstairs and he's just letting loose and he can't stop. And then she's like, "Hope you're not using the toilet. It's broken." I know. I gotta focus.
Near the bedroom. Horror story.
Focus. You always have sex with men who have bathrooms near the bedroom. Although I guess that's just a master bathroom, right? I have one too. I guess if I ever have sexy time, I'll have to be like, "Could you use the bathroom down the hall just in case you're like Chantal, like a Foodie Beauty?"
Oh, and this guy, okay. The thing that bugged me about him was that he ate like Chunk the groundhog. It's an Instagram famous rodent.
He ate it.
You
What?
have to see him eating. I'll try to post a picture.
He ate like
well.
him. Oh, that's disgusting. I thought he said he ate the groundhog.
He ate like
She, not he. Whatever. Who cares?
like all the food would foam around his mouth. It was just horrible.
Yeah,
So
I would have walked home. I would have taken my chances with the Ottawa Skinner or whatever little small town she was in.
and he would sometimes spit food. Anyway, back to that night.
Sexy time.
His bedroom was really weird. It looked like it was his grandma's room or something. Like his apartment was weird because it was like bachelor kind of pad meets grandma's home. Like
Maybe he inherited an apartment from a deceased grandmother. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt.
those doily curtains, and
It was a inheritance.
his headboard on his bed had those shelves. It was like a brown headboard with shelves.
Did you break
and there
them?
were like religious figurines, like the Virgin Mary,
Oh
and
no!
the manger, or baby Jesus.
Did you break them? The headboard, not the baby Jesus. The headboard. Although I guess if you broke the headboard, baby Jesus and Mary would go flying off too, and then you'd be screwed.
So we both had too much Budweiser. This guy grabs my head
Grabs your head.
as if he wants to get a good grip, and just hoovers my face with that Chunk the groundhog mouth.
That sounds sexy.
My face was so far in his face I could taste his dinner. Oops.
That's a turnoff.
It was so forceful. I fell back, kind of hit my head, not too hard, but hard enough, I guess. Hit my head on the headboard, which caused one of the Virgin Mary statues to go flying.
See, it's like, oh God, I'm still so in tune with her. Oh, I just hope I'm wrong about the pooping all over the bed part.
Oh my god. So, I picked up the religious figurine,
And I hope you did the sign of the cross.
and to try to stall the makeout session a bit, I was like, whose stuff is this? Like, what is this? And he just like, who cares? And just threw it. And I swear, I heard it.
You threw the Virgin Mary across the room. I would have left. I said, I gotta go. I'm not a religious person, but there are just some things you do not do. You do not throw the Virgin Mary across the room, especially during a drunken night of passionate, nasty, mouth foamy sex.
Hit another religious figurine somewhere in the room. I heard a clank.
You should have left at that point. That's a curse. That's a curse.
There was a bottle of Bengay on the counter too, on the dresser too. I'm like, this has to be his grandma's room or something.
She's very observant. Very observant. I don't know if I believe this
It was
story.
like a stereotypical grandma's room. It was weird. Anyway,
You're lucky his grandmother didn't come out and expect like some kind of weird threesome with like, oh, my grandson's home when he brought home Chantal, like a Foodie Beauty from the telemarketing place. Like, I'm sure that happens, right? It could.
eventually we pass out. I maybe had like an hour sleep total because every time I had gas,
Oh,
I had to
God.
pass wind. It would wake me up because I'm trying to hold him in so he doesn't hear me.
What kind of gas are you passing that wakes you up? Is that a thing? Do people normally wake up with their... No. I gotta eat more fiber. Like, do people... comment down below if you're not afraid to TMI yourself. Comment down below if you wake up, if that is normal that people are waking up when they pass gas. I will go see it. What is an enterologist? Not whatever the hell, gastroenterologist. Is that what they're called? I don't even know.
Wake him up with my farts. So I'm like, I'd have to wake up every time I had to pass gas just to clench him, you know? And it prevented me from getting good sleep.
How do you feel it coming? I'm not going to get any sleep tonight. All I'm going to think about is, oh, am I going to have gas tonight? And then I'm going to wonder like if I'm going to feel it or not, or hear it coming, or is it like a train coming down, like when you see the train, like the subway in New York City, when you're looking down the tunnel, the lights come. Is that what it's like? I don't get it.
Of course, he wakes up around lunchtime.
Lunchtime?
And I'm just like, please drive me home. He insisted before we go home, before I get dropped off, we go to Billy Kay's and have lunch.
Oh, I hope he
And
paid.
Billy Kay's is like a hot dog hamburger place
I hope he paid.
in my hometown. So good.
I don't know about that.
The hot sauce.
I don't know if I believe
And
that.
I'm like, you want me to eat Billy Kay's right now? Like, I have more PSI than a pressure cooker right now. I've been holding in my gas all night.
Sakes. She's like an Instant Pot. This woman's an Instant Pot. She literally is telling a story about, well, maybe not offering a man sex, hinting at sex for a ride, and then ultimately becoming an Instant Pot full of gas. Oh my God. This should be a Beano commercial. Beano, you should contact her. That might actually be a really funny commercial.
Anyway, I'll just...
Oh my God.
Billy Kay's wasn't that busy.
Oh, I can't.
I got to use the public washroom, and I honestly just went in there and farted for like 2 minutes straight.
Jesus.
And another thing that worried me was I had maybe $2 to my name, like in quarters. So embarrassing. So I was just like, oh my God, how am I going to tell him I have no money?
Well, he should be. He offered. He should be paying.
So I kind of like made a joke.
Gentlemen.
I was like, are you paying? I said, is this a date and are you paying?
And he said, "Are we doing it?"
And he's like, yeah, I got you, girl.
Oh, that's nice. I got you, girl.
Thank God.
Thank God you did not have to sleep with Billy Kay for a hamburger. Praise be.
That would have been embarrassing.
A little bit.
Anyway.
You could have slept with him, though. I mean, yeah, according to, again, allegedly, you actually slept with a man for DVDs. Slept with a man for DVDs. Whopper sauce. What else? I think the marijuanas, I believe. That was the story. So it's like, what's one more rendezvous for Billy Kay's? Is the food at least good? I should look it up and see if they're still open and see how many stars they have.
I started walking home.
Alexa, next story.
I had to walk home from my job a lot. And they were pretty far. Well, it took me
Cancel.
like
Cancel.
maybe a half an hour to get home. And
Sorry, Amazon is getting up in my business during the reaction.
it was just cold.
What did she say?
But
She walked home?
I didn't last very long at that place anyway. So the guy,
Wait, did she walk home? I missed it.
he ended up dating the brown noser lady.
Oh, so he got around the whole
I even think they had a
telemarketing.
kid together.
He just got around the whole telemarketing floor. Interesting.
I wonder if it was conceived.
If this is a true story, do you think he, like, let's assume this is a true story. Do you think he took, like, the brown nose lady home, like, they did the nasties, and then he was like, oh, I'm going to tell you the story about Chantal. Remember Chantal from cubicle number 47, and then they, like, laughed about her farting all night in bed? That would be awkward.
With all the religious figurine. No. Why would you put them all on the headboard?
Yeah, that's weird. Especially if you, like, have a habit of, like, doing nasty things in your bedroom, which a lot of people do. It's a bedroom. I don't know if I'd want, like, all those religious symbols staring at me and judging me all the time.
I think the last thing you want to happen when you're rocking the headboard having a good time
So, yeah. is to
You
be
get hit in the head by Mother Mary.
yeah. Or maybe it's a wake-up call. The next thing you know, you end up in a convent in Austria, and then you meet a nice man who has like way too many kids, and then you're chased by Nazis, and then you run to Switzerland, you live happily ever after. I mean, it could happen both ways. You never know. That could have been a blessing. If this had gone correctly and Mother Mary fell on Chantal's head, we might have had a totally different Chantal. It could have been Chantal, aka Sister Foodie Beauty. Could you imagine her running a YouTube channel from a convent in the middle of Europe somewhere, eating a Whopper, telling dirty stories, and then saying, I have to go, it's time for confessions, or whatever nuns do. I don't even know what nuns do. Testimonials? I don't even know. Fräulein Chantal.
He had an old cat, too.
What a nun she'd be. Ooh.
It was like
Dirty
so
boy.
old.
How
It had
old
like
was
one
it?
tooth left.
Oh, that's sad. Dirty Mike.
I still loved it. I love all cats.
Pass. Hey, there's no cat running across the background or trying to eat her angry king. I'm giving her a win for that.
Anyway,
Is that the story?
I know I'm complaining now in retrospect. At the time, I liked hooking up, okay?
So wait, so did she get laid or not? I mean, she said she hooked up with him or so. All right. So she did it, and then she passed gas all night, and then got a free meal, and then walked home. And then he ended up marrying her arch nemesis. Are we all on the same page?
I mean, I was discovering myself, my sexuality, yada, yada, yada. And
People
I found
actually
inside
do
that guy's
that.
mouth.
People's oh my god.
It like open wide.
Oh my goodness. I discover myself in like a McDonald's drive-thru. This woman discovers herself in someone else's mouth after work.
The burger was good.
No.
Of course, their onion rings are okay.
Onion rings are good.
They could have been crunchier.
Oh, that's sad. Did you get a special French fry? She didn't say she did.
The nuggets? I
No.
prefer the regular ones or the regular spicy.
No. McDonald's all the way.
They tasted too weird.
McDonald's
They were
all the
good.
way.
I mean, I ate them. I was really hungry, but
Nope, McDonald's only. With hot mustard. If you don't have hot mustard where you live, you are missing out.
oh, excuse me. Different concept.
All right. Well, thanks for the story.
Anyways, guys,
Okay.
that's it for now.
Okay.
See you tomorrow for a very special time warp. Bye, guys.
Okay, not much to say. The meal obviously was not a good meal. Chantal, like a foodie beauty, you should not be eating Burger King, and it's not good for you or your healthiness or your vitals or anything like that. Outside of the meal, story was okay. I wasn't really thrilled. I would have been better if maybe like they hooked up at the telemarketing bathroom, like where they work in the bathroom there, and the brown-nosed lady walked in, and perhaps they all got together and had a little threefer, a menage a trois. But yeah, I was underwhelmed by this story. There wasn't really much TMI other than the fact that the whole waking up with gas thing really got to me, and I'm really gonna think about that now. I'm probably not gonna sleep tonight. Like, I'm being 100% serious with everybody. I'm gonna think about that all night. I might even Google like, can you wake up with your own gas? I mean, I'm sure it's happened before. It's never happened to me though. Makes you wonder what the hell she's eating. Although we are watching what she's eating, and that could be why. I don't know. So, whatever. Stop eating that junk, Chantal. Eat a damn salad and a carrot stick. You could have told us this dirty story over a salad and a carrot stick. And I hope the next story involves a little more graphic stuff. I know. Is it sad that I want the graphic stuff? Maybe I need to join her OnlyFans. Yes, I know. She's got OnlyFans. No, I will not be joining it. I know that she's not doing the nudies on there. It's just going to be lingeries and TMI. Oh, there's TMI stories, though. I don't want to see her in lingerie. Lingerie. And it's not because it's Chantal like a foodie beauty. It's just because, I think at this point we all know why. I just don't want to see her in lingerie. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so by clicking the subscribe button down below. Click the bell next to it to be alerted every time I upload new content. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Giving this video and other videos on my channel a thumbs up means you like my videos. We like my videos. It means you like my channel. And we like my channel. My channel grows. And feel free to share this video and others on social media. I also have my Instagram link down in the description below. Feel free to follow me there. And speaking of links, I've got memberships now. The link is down below. Check out the 2 tiers. If you are a member, you are seeing this video before the public is able to soil it with their dirty eyes. Anyway, as always, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking, and most of all, thank you for watching. And until next time.